Music has definite impact on art. Today we're going to do abstract art using lines and shape while going to the beat of a certain song. Let's try some.
Technical difficulties.
That was a good pop. Now let's slow it down a bit with a little bit of country. I felt loops on country. I'll try to get a little bit different now. Let's try the next one.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you on my mind.
Okay, and the last one, that was more alternative, maybe a little R&B, hip hop. As you can tell, classical is a little bit more structured. Country is loose and flowing. Pop has emphasis on certain areas. And alternative, rock, and certain other musics, they tend to have aggressive lines. So let's try one. I'll try one on black paper with, today I'm using a white chalk, which would be the same, not a chalk, a color stick, which would be the same as using a color pencil. So let's just pick a song. Okay?
Brainstorm. You waited for the dawn.
That's pretty good. Notice that I didn't go over too many lines. You don't want to overlap too much because we're going to color those in. I didn't go in with the notion that I was going to do a football field, a person. If a person actually happens, it's by accident. Now let's try to color some. I have one that's already started here, and I'll show you how to blend some with it. Try not to use the complementary colors. Like this one is blue and orange, purple and yellow, and red and green. Because a lot of times if you use those, if you blend them too close together, they'll get a muddyish gray feel to it. So let's try to do, like I did here, like a sunburst. So I'll grab my orange first. We'll do it on this one. So I start going to the edge of the white, but not to the white line. I try not to go past the white line because it'll give me a good edge to my drawing. And remember, we're drawing shapes. Wherever the lines intersect, they create a shape. You might need to color a little bit harder on the black construction paper with your color pencil. Now I'll add a little bit of a yellow, and I'll try to bring it into it just a little bit. Still doing small circular motions if you need to. If you need to put pressure, a little bit more pressure. If you need to ease up, a little less pressure. That makes it lighter. Blend the yellow into the orange. Add a little bit of red to the back side here. If you need to lighten anything up, a lot of times you can use white, which is, you guessed it, it's a tint. So we're actually tinting this blend. Now, if you have a solid color, like this reddish pink, and you wanted to lighten it up, you add white to it. And it gets a little bit whiter. But if you reverse it and add the white first, and then applied like a dark purple, because here's the purple, it's almost impossible to see. And then you add the purple on top of it, it lightens up quite a bit. You can do a circular blend like I did here. Start one over here. I'm just making circles over the whole shape. And remember, you're going to want your colors to flow around your artwork. Don't put a lot of heavy colors next to one another. Don't put a lot of warm colors together. Don't put a lot of cool colors. Just make a big variety of it. So here we have that. We'll add a little bit of yellow. Still doing the circles. And here's some different ideas. Now, when it's done, you'll go from something like this, you'll add some colors, to maybe your finished product, which would look something like this. This was done in chalk, but I'm pretty sure we can do the same effect with color pencil. Remember, abstract shapes, blending, and you're going to do just fine.